We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New York Jets.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Godwin, the motion man.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Opting to run again here with White. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down steps to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They run straight ahead here with White. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
31 yards there and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
In motion, the tight end. On second down, they'll run with White.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw, Mayfield.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's a good chop there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Good
shit. A drive killer there. And the Jets will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10
at their own 14-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Cook. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to
that was
set up
easy,
shop at
man.
the 27-yard line.
All right, so looks like 1 game down. I want to know. Basically, I'm just going to be using some concepts that one of my friends who's a pro taught me. All right, here we go. I don't know what's going on here. And I will show my record to show that, you know, in recent past, I've not been very good. I'm not a great player when it comes to Madden, but I have a few new concepts I can go to if I need to, and I think it'll help me out. See, look, I am 12 and 24 on a 1-game win streak, coming off like a 9-game losing streak. I do average a lot of points, but I'm dog shit at defense. We're gonna get that up though. This is a journey. But here we go. And basically what I'm looking for here is, last game I did use the Buccaneers. I do want to use a team with a better rated defense this game. And believe it or not, this might be a good team to use. So I'm going to use the Titans. Might.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state
All
of
right.
Tennessee.
I'm not sure if this
Nissan
guy's able to
Stadium
hear
here in
me.
Nashville.
What I'm going to do is go to...
Here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans.
This way I can talk. He's not able to hear me. I could kind of talk over what I'm thinking here. So right now I'm thinking I'm facing the Jets. I'm not gonna get a lot of issues off the line with their wide receivers. They have one really good wide receiver who's Garrett Wilson. Will kind of press probably coverage. Oh, this is actually good. I'm gonna put in we're gonna throw in Malik Will. Derrick Henry, Houston. All right.
Knee at the 25.
Single back, 3 wide receivers. So single back, I'm gonna run 4-3 over wide. I'm gonna run cover 1 spy. Oh, He's one of those guys. He was able to substitute Aaron Rodgers, and very cool.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains.
So, run and gun Trey. I'm going to switch to a dime look. I'm going to run DB Blitz 0. I'm going to press my guys down. And I'm going to really watch for that running back.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the
This time, I'm going to take the same guy here who's coming off, and I'm going to guard the running back instead. Just to make sure.
First down. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located
He's
his
going
tight
back
end
to
with
gun
a
Trey
nice easy
flex.
pitch and catch.
I'm going to run here.
Able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Rodgers.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw. Zach Wilson would have made that.
Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Torched.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. No gain on the play, and that'll set up second and goal.
Alright, now I assume he's going to go to a heavier set, something like single back I-form the goal line. He's going to gun tight offset. So this may be a mesh spot concept. I'm actually going to run dime. It is. This is going to be mesh spot. He's going to throw it to the outside. I may not be able to do anything about this. Yeah.
Touchdown Jets. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game.
Oh, he's running the exact same play. That's cute.
They just still just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all day long.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
From the end zone, here's Julius Chestnut. Escapes the defender. And only able to get this to the 19.
Brutal.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. Willis and the Titans come to the line now. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
The fuck off me. It don't matter. 3-yard loss. Don't care.
He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
So this,
I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
It's another run I like.
2nd and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things.
I'll run it again. Don't care.
And in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
4th down, Willis.
There you go. Right to you. Because I'm dog shit.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead.
But might be the weirdest player.
That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They begin with Henry. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. A solid stiff arm. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. A 1st down carry for Henry. Able to push his way through. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, you mother.
To the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd down, it's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In trouble, and he'll go down.
So he's running 1 QB spy.
The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the
We'll see. I'll try to hit him with the exact same play he hit me with and see if we score touchdown on this.
2nd down, here's Willis.
No, he changed his defense. Circle was open. Okay.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
So we're going to run the same play, see if he runs the same defense, and then circle was open.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal.
Boom.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
Oh, come on. All right, we're going to try an onside. Got him to waste time out there.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this
second quarter.
Just let him know.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On first down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Been able to find Allen Lazard. And now they're in the hurry-up. Third down, Dalvin Cook. There he goes, left side.
There he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown,
Unreal.
New York. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his
So frustrating. This guy's not even good.
away from taking a 3-score lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate, it was just incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
4th down, Willis.
That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Willis will look to pass again here. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh my God, you're the worst fucking quarterback alive.
Down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman from 17 yards out.
And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their game.
Oh, everything falling up. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Third and 3.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He finds Hopkins complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Willis to throw on second. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now it's the backup Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10, down at the 33. Here's Tannehill. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, Tannehill. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Tannehill. They'll find the Okonkwo. He's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Okonkwo, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
We got their defense rattled. Hey.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
I think I play this 2 downs and I go for a run here.
On third down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Tannehill.
Yo, that's a fucking brutal block shed fucking animation. Just ass fucks me like that. Awesome. Cool.
Fourth quarter. Rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect.
Oh my God. Why can't I get a quarterback that can throw the ball? Holy.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's North versus South in the state of California, and we're underway between the Niners and Chargers. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Okay, just do it again.
On the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards for number 11. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They go play action here. Purdy. This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. Returnable here for Davis. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. Now Herbert, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for two to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for two. They did. They're in control.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8 yards.
Oh my God, you're dog shit. Shut up. Shut up, you're dog shit.
So from
You're dog shit. Shut up.
2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw.
Wow, bro.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2nd second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2.
Woo! You're real teaching me now, buddy.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case.
Oh, yeah, really teaching me.
Allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. His ball is caught. He's got Debo. Touchdown. Debo Samuel, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game. Moody good with the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game.
Scoreboard.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Don't worry, you won't be able to stop me, buddy.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got him in, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here, Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. That was 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Oh, they try to lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Being chased out left. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert going to change the play here. On second down, Eckler. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful.
What's the score, bro? What's the score, bro?
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Yo, I'll stop you with coach suggestions. That's how bad you are.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to... And that's caught inside the 30. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big.
Dog shit, bro!
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From his own end zone, Herbert. That is incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to run it there or drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Herbert on 3rd and long from his own end zone. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
1st down, Chargers.
Yo, thanks for this touchdown, bitch.
Herbert on 1st down now. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. A big play.
You're just bad at this game, bro.
Halftime, 53 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Final play of the half. Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
It's caught inside the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
It's all right.
Only about a yard up to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. An audible here to get a new look. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Out of the gun, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Purdy. He throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Motion to the left with Jennings. Purdy sets up to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll send the tight end in motion. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. In motion right comes Allen. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hello?
Oh, freaking time, hello. So I messaged you like 17 and a half times.
Did you really?
You don't get pop-ups like you do on a PS4?
I do, but I think they're turned off during games. Because of that exact reason, people do that.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try to close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go on a different
No.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Almost done.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I've been absolutely slaying LeBron Ron.
This afternoon just got better.
That's okay.
All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep feeding it to him.
He finally realizes I'm milking the clock on him, bro. One sec, I want to see what he's saying.
They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here.
Woo! Boy!
Operating from the gun. Herbert eluding the pressure right.
Oh, boy.
Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
It's fine right here, dude.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And at his size, getting the football, he can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space.
2:45.
Keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, he can make someone miss in the open field.
Yeah.
Flushed out right.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it all the way down to the 2-minute one, and then. Yeah, right now it's 4th and 9. He thinks that I'm gonna kick a field goal, and I'm definitely not. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with a special play.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down.
Yeah,
Let's see what's in
probably.
store here.
Yes, sir! Got the first. 2-minute warning.
In a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger
Where'd you get the first
football
off
as we
of?
welcome you back from the 2-minute
I just put routes on the field and then took Herbert and ran it up the middle for 9 yards.
One score game, 1st and 10 here. Seems pretty obvious defensively he was stopping the run.
I'm just fucking with this guy. Dude, just tune into my stream, bro.
Nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brady, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
After
after that run. Still a good amount of meat on the bone here. This is good play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't
What's that?
trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me,
I'm streaming it.
ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense.
YouTube.
I want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
What's that?
Well short of first, as he can only get this to about the 19.
Yeah, that much.
Now the Niners
Yes.
will signal for their third and final
I think it's toss dash
They
T.
stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On fourth down, Herbert. Able to find the open man.
1 sec, I'm gonna go get him to it.
Goes a gain of 12.
That's game, bitch! Alright, game's over. I literally could have scored multiple times, and instead I chose to. It was 4th and